Welcome to Serve News. Comment, like, and subscribe. Today in OGO 91 on Government Operations and Estimates, November 30th, 2023, Minister Anita Anand is being asked tough questions about allegations of intelligence-grade spyware within 13 federal agencies under the Liberal leadership of Justin Trudeau himself.
Monsieur le Président, merci beaucoup pour...
Mr. Chair, I'd like to thank you for your invitation and this conversation today. I'm very pleased to be here and now would be happy to answer any questions you have.
Thank you, Minister. We'll start with Mrs. Kusi for 6 minutes, please.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you very much, Minister, for being with us here today. Minister, yesterday it was reported in the CBC that 13 federal agencies are now using spyware normally associated with the intelligence world. The article stated that the tools in question can be used to recover and analyze data found on computers, tablets, and mobile phones, including information that has been encrypted and password protected. None of these federal departments fulfilled the required privacy impact assessment necessary to determine what privacy risks exist by using these technologies. So these include texts, emails, search histories. Minister, why is your government so hell-bent on invading the privacy of Canadians?
Yeah, Justin Trudeau.
Actually, I would not agree with the premise of the question, although I will say that we need to make sure...
Why would you not agree with it, Minister? This falls under your purview, under Section 3.3 of the Directive on Privacy Impact.
Do you guys agree with that? Comment in the bottom or down below. Tell me if you agree.
Assessment. So I'd like to hear from you, please. Why do you not believe that this falls under your purview?
I believe that the role of the president of the Treasury Board is to put in place directives and other policies that guide the public service as well as
Is it her job to protect anybody in the public service or no? Like, she's like the leader of the Treasury Board.
ministerial roles across the public sector.
Guide the public service, Minister, but also protect them. So what are you going to do now that this report is out there about these 13 agencies, these public servants that are having not only their privacy invaded, everyone that they have communicated with, be it by text, email, their search histories, if they've looked up, say, perhaps an illness that their child is having, anything like this is now potentially within the hands of the government. So what are you going to do now, Minister, that we are aware of this?
If I could just clarify.
I'm finishing my question, Minister, please. So explain to Canadians, please, what are you going to do now as a result of this gross invasion of the privacy of Canadians?
Mr. Chair, can I just ask point of order?
Yes,
Mr. Chair, I'm riveted by the questions that are being asked, but I am looking to hear the president of the Treasury Board respond. So if you can provide
not a point of order.
This guy just got owned by the chair. He's trying to do a fake point of order, of course.
And I would
That's what liberals always do.
just ask that we do not interrupt people with non-point of orders, please. I understand what you're saying, but it's not a point of order.
To be fair, conservatives do it too.
Everyone will ask that you stop interrupting each other on fake point of orders. Please continue, Ms. Kusi.
Thank you very much. So, Minister, I'll give you again an opportunity to tell Canadians, to tell the public service, what are you doing right now to protect their privacy? What are you doing after you saw this report yesterday?
Our government will always take all necessary steps to ensure that public servants are complying with all laws, including privacy.
Wait, what? Making sure they comply with laws and not about anything to do with their privacy?
Laws and the protection of our employees' personal data. Deputy heads of federal institutions are responsible for initiating the directive on privacy and will make sure that that continues to occur.
She just said that they issue the directive. They don't actually care about your privacy, but they'll tell you what they want your privacy to be. That's what she just said. That's crazy.
Okay. To add insult to injury, with not only this terrible privacy breach, earlier this week, the Chief Information Officer of Canada resigned. This is an industry-tested individual that impressed me every single time that she was committee. She had 2 years to begin to formulate this plan for digital government, which, according to social
What does digital government mean? Does anybody know?
media week this week, Minister, you claim to be committed to, you claim to want to take a leadership role in, and yet your chief information officer resigned this week. So do you take personal responsibility for the lack of direction, the lack of leadership that she required in an effort to provide the entire framework of technology within the public service for Canadians? I mean, this has serious implications for Canadians, for service delivery. What's your response to that, Minister?
Well, I'd first like to thank the Chief Information Officer for her excellent work for the Government of Canada. When she was hired, it was wonderful to have such expertise from the private sector come to inform our work. This is a whole of government approach. We have multiple systems upgrades underway, and I will continue to work with Minister Beach, who is the new responsible Minister for Citizen Services, in terms of our additional upgrades to our digitization and to our systems. But make no mistake, we are very much committed to making government processes more efficient for the Canadian public.
Well, I mean, I'm incredibly concerned. This was, as I said, an industry-tested individual. Every time she was before committee, I thought, this is fantastic. I believe in this individual. I believe that this individual, this public servant, has the capacity to come up with a digital plan, a digital solution across government. And we need...
Does anybody else not like the idea of digital government? What is that supposed to mean? Comment down below.
500 more IT professionals like her to get things to a place where they need to be, as we saw as well, with the reports of the Auditor General as well, saying that digital government is really suffering, and that service delivery for Canadians as a result of our lagging in digital solutions. So please tell Canadians now what your plan is, now that your top technology officer, your CIO, has gone, I can't fix this. I can't solve this. What's your plan, Minister?
About 30 seconds, please.
We agree with the recommendations of the Auditor General, and we are accelerating and expanding the use of Canadian digital service across government. The work is ongoing.
I find when they say the work is ongoing, it just means that they'll never actually finish it.
I have been in this post just since the end of July, and since that time, I am taking a very aggressive approach to making sure that we undertake systems delivery.
Wait a minute. She's been in this post since July, and the CIO just resigned in November. Is she the reason? Let me know down below. Comment. Come on. Go comment now.
Across this government for the benefit of the citizens of Canada and especially the Canadian taxpayer.
Thank you very much. Mr. Sousa, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Minister, for being here and your team. Really appreciate
That's it for this episode, and there will be more. Let me know down below what you think about this privacy breach within 13 federal agencies. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And you've been served the news. Bye for now.